Jag sätter bit. Det finns en man, en liten skit. Han heter Borka. And now a drink.
Here I am as a kid. Now I'm a washed-up pro snowboarder, dad, and curious food nerd. Hell-bent on new adventures. I'm Josh Rosen. Food and adventure have led me to some of the most interesting places. So Huckberry is sending us off to source some of the freshest ingredients, all while taking it in through the lens of the locals. And each adventure ends with a feast. This is Dirt. 40 million years ago, the continent of Africa smashed into Europe, forming this mountain range, the Alps. Rather than succumbing to the harsh terrain, the people here learned to live with it. Heck, thrive.
This is insane.
We're in the epicenter of some of the best cheese, chocolate, and watches in the world. But there is so much more hiding in these mountains, and we're on a mission to find it.
Cheese and squeezes!
So let's saddle up. Or, hit the hay. This episode of Dirt, Switzerland. For those of you that need a quick geography lesson, Switzerland sits right here. It's full of huge mountains and is surrounded by some of the most influential countries in Europe. We're meeting our chef for this episode on the serene shores of Lake Lucerne. I love this place already.
Hello!
Meet Sarah Lämmli, a chef who cooks with the same scrappy resourcefulness her ancestors lived by. She's part of a new wave in Lucerne, young cooks throwing outdoor brunches, pop-up supper clubs, and backyard cookouts, gatherings that pull people together and make a place feel like a community. And breakfast, that's Sarah's love language. So let's settle in for a traditional Swiss breakfast.
So, heute ist es noch ein bisschen kalt draußen, darum ist der Anker so hart. Aber es erinnert mich gerade an meinen Grossvater. Der hat mir früher immer das Brötchen gestrichen mit so viel Anken. Früher, ich würde sagen, was schweizerisch ist, ist das, was wir noch von unseren Grosseltern mitbekommen. Wie das Ankenbrötchen oder wie die Butter. So. Oder eingemachte Sachen. Das kommt aus der Zeit, wo das Essen auch rar war. Und wir haben angefangen, Sachen einzumachen.
Fresh-picked herbal tea, boiled eggs from next door, wonderful baked breads, honey and pickled walnuts.
Und ich bringe die am Montag wieder mit.
It's beautiful. It's like a fresh fruit.
Simple, honest, and close to nature.
Was mir gerade noch so in den Sinn kommt. Ich schaffe es auch sehr intuitiv. Und die Ideen kommen dann meistens auch von
What are these?
Bärlauch.
Bärlauch?
Yeah.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, of course.
Early season wild ramps line her trail to the lake. Sarah likes to get creative with the things growing right out of her back door, like collecting moss from the trees and fallen dried leaves. Turns out, these forest finds dipped in cornmeal and fried are one of Sarah's specialties. Our first ingredient, right from the forest floor. We found a chef that doesn't overcomplicate things. Her cooking is delicate, simple, and inspired by the world just outside her door. And lucky for us, always finds time for a dip in the lake. Even better when there's a floating sauna. Sarah's left us hungry to dig deeper into this place, where food and adventure are woven together.
First time's a charm.
The Alps once stood as a wall between worlds, Italy to the south, the rest of Europe to the north. But the Swiss turned that wall into a doorway. Through the rock, they carved sophisticated roads and tunnels, known as the Gotthard trade route. Suddenly, salt, grain, wine, and fresh ideas poured through these valleys, and a small fishing village on the lake grew into the bustling trading city of Lucerne. So let's bundle up, get in our vintage automobiles, and head downtown with Sarah to see how that history still carries on. Today, purveyors from around the region still descend onto the city to sell their goods along the Reuss River under these same stone archways, like they have for centuries. From Alpine farms down to the valley floor, the region's cheeses, meats, and produce all come together under these arches, making Sarah's choices for local ingredients seem endless. The bustling market is a true cross-section of the region's growers and producers.
Recipe from around here?
And the busy stalls show that the locals are here to support it. With a tote bag full of delicious market finds, we're off to explore the city. Like most European cities built before the invention of automobiles, Lucerne was built on a human scale. Walkable, public spaces, dense yet inviting, and the fountains aren't just for decoration. Downtown Lucerne isn't just old bridges and medieval spires. A new generation thrives here, with students, artists, chefs, and makers shaping the city today. And that brings us here.
Hey.
Josh.
Hi, Josh. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the studio of Sipho Mabona, a born and raised Lucerne artist that loves folding paper.
What was the initial interest in origami? Where did that come from?
Actually it started with paper airplanes as a kid. I've thrown quite a few out of this window, so.
With hand-dyed fabrics, Sipho's recent series digs into the inner workings of traditional origami, revealing the structure behind the form. And here, a life-size elephant folded from one single piece of paper.
How does Lucerne inform your art?
Since I was born and raised here, obviously it's had a great influence. It's more the people of Lucerne that have informed my work, I think, than the surroundings. And so they give you this kind of safe space to focus on art rather than to worry about other stuff.
Watch your eyes, little one. Dropping.
Oh, terrible. Now both
Lucerne
crashed.
offers a safe space for its residents to experiment and grow. So safe, you can just hang out in your wetsuit at one of the busiest intersections in the city without any worries in the world. In situations like this, I don't ask, I just follow. Meet Chef and our new friend, Lenny. Let's go for a swim. Down the Ruse River, right through the old town we go. So after a belly flop and a taste of the crystal clear waters, we've got work to do.
It's delicious. Perfect. It's perfect.
Like Sarah, Lenny forages right outside his back door. In this case, right here in the river.
We're diving for sweetwater clams that are invasive since 20 years here in Switzerland.
Invasive? Yes. Edible? Absolutely. Delicious? We will see.
It's important to use local ingredients for my kitchen. From here, I like local kitchen because I grew up here and all my ingredients grew up also here.
A successful mission with Lucerne's very own riverkeeper. Float on, young man. Lake Lucerne, we'll see you bright and early.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm Josh.
hey, Josh.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Should we go catch a fish?
I hope so.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Guten Morgen. As they say, the fisherman wakes with the sea, or in this case, Lake Lucerne. Early mornings don't seem to be an issue for Nils Hofer, who's quite possibly the least salty fisherman we've ever met.
Nils, are you a multi-generational fisherman?
Yeah, we started in the 15th, 16th century.
Not your family.
Yeah, my family. But
You've been fishing this lake for 500 years?
yeah,
Jesus, this is insane, Nils. That's so beautiful.
so let's go fishing.
100-foot nets are set the night before, and early in the morning, they are pulled in by hand, bringing in one fish at a time. Cool and calm, it's just Nils and a few of his uncles, each on their own boats, quietly bringing in their catch.
This is what I call the queen of Lake Lucerne.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Whitefish like these, along with perch and pike, are then sold by Nils's family at the market into local restaurants.
It's moments like this.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
It's a fantastic morning here now.
It's not hard to imagine that this is Nil's 45th season fishing these serene waters.
Dankeschön, Nils. We'll see you at the feast.
So long, beautiful Lucerne. We'll see you again at the end of this adventure. And we press on, climbing higher into the Alpine on our quest for new flavors and new horizons, to a region known as the Wild West of Switzerland, more specifically the Entlebuch Biosphere, 20,000 acres of protected land for recreation and cultivation. And we're here to meet the Lämmli family, farmers, if you couldn't tell, and proudly carrying on the tradition like their great-grandparents once did. On their farm, dairy chickens and 6 tons of herbs are harvested from these rolling Swiss hills each year, supplying herbs for our favorite Swiss cough drop. Ricola!
Ja, genau. Wir sind in der schönen Biosphäre in Entlebuch. Wir sind seit 2001 dort als UNESCO-Welterbe aufgenommen worden. In die, wo man so davon leben, aber gleich einfach nachhaltig, dass alles zusammen weiterleben, wie es ist.
Today, we're actually here to harvest these citrusy spring buds,
Ganz schön grün.
spruce tips.
Wunderbar für das Zusammen.
Yeah. That's incredibly fragrant.
Der gleich noch erst.
He will cut down the tree and we can help after.
Is it bad luck to cut down a tree in a UNESCO reserve?
Jetzt noch!
Guess we'll find out.
Eine Arbeit, die wir zusammen machen können.
Ja, genau.
The branches are stripped in a matter of minutes, together as a family.
Nein, Platz! Nicht da hinten runterstossen, Charlie.
The forest and farmland here is carefully managed by Uli and his family, often sticking to centuries-old practices and traditions. In this wildly fragrant barn is where the spruce tips and other harvested herbs are dried and stored for use.
Oh, wow, that smells so nice.
Spruce tips, nettles, lemon balm, and thyme fill the room with their wild alpine fragrance. We found Switzerland's high mountain terroir.
No, this is good.
I'm in heaven.
And of course, we'll never say no to a farmer's lunch.
That painting on the bell is so cool. Thank you guys so much.
Iced tea. Like a sex.
Further into the biosphere we go, where the Alps really start to show themselves. There's many ways to move around these mountains. Some more traditional. At this quick stop, we're reinforcing our understanding of Switzerland's love for really good milk. With grass-fed, well-loved, very happy cows. The biosphere is a place where traditional farming and nature thrive together, and where the rest of us can learn from both. Merci for the fresh mountain milk.
Perfect.
In Switzerland, moving through mountains is an art. To our next stop, we could probably take this Swiss-made cable car. Or this Swiss-made train. I love trains. But no, we're Americans. We'll drive. Next, we're heading up into the Valley of Angels. 900 years ago, this lush valley was inhabited by a tiny population of Catholic monks and isolated mountain farmers. Today, pastures have evolved into a lively village of slopeside ski chalets, lodges, and restaurants. This is Engelberg, one of Switzerland's earliest ski towns, a pioneer in early alpine skiing and slopeside hospitality. We've arrived and we're hungry, and I think we've just found the right guys to show us around the next couple of days.
come here. Yeah. Ta-da!
This is insane.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, huh? This is where big problems become small. Like you stand here and in 5 minutes and then you forget that you even had a problem.
Meet Christian and John, two culinary savant besties from Sweden who came here 7 years ago and couldn't leave.
I've been to Stockholm, it's beautiful, but you've come here and you've stayed. What keeps you here?
I find just living in another country more exciting, and a country that has this much to offer that I love doing, as in the mountains and also food-wise, like that. That's a big draw. And
I think also it's like the perfect spring. It's the perfect winter. Sure. It's the perfect summer. And it's
Sweden's just like hot and then freezing.
Yeah, and dark.
And dark.
This is Villa Hundert,
Yes.
a farmhouse reborn as a modern mountain retreat. Tonight, we're here for dinner and wine, their specialty. Local farms up and down the hillside provide the food for each night's tasting menu. Pickling, herb drying, and lacto fermentations in these rooms, and a cellar of handcrafted Swiss wines. With just 6 rooms and a personal home-like dining experience, Christian and John are artfully blending Swiss Alpine tradition with their Scandinavian roots. Delicious meal, great company, time for bed. I'll see you tomorrow, boys. Muesli is big here, and most inns will offer their own unique homemade spread. Food for a day in the mountains. We're beginning our morning by stepping back in time to learn about Engelberg's roots.
Ta-da! It's beautiful. Huge surprise.
Welcome to the 900-year-old Engelberg Abbey. While its mission has always been spiritual, its survival has long depended on, well, cheese. We're here to meet Axel, who's made it his mission to keep the spirit of cheesemaking alive here in Engelberg.
You know, what's the principle of cheesemaking? Like, what's the main idea behind it? Why would people start making cheese like some 100 years ago?
preserving.
Preserving, yes. Also, the transport thing. I mean, like, you have many nutrients in milk, and you want to keep them stored.
High above Engelberg, farmers have been turning milk into cheese for centuries, a tradition that began for purely practical reasons. It was the easiest way to concentrate all that perishable milk into something lighter, richer, and built to last. Long story short, cheese is what kept this remote monastery and the village of Engelberg below it fed for nearly 900 years. Axel also teaches cheese-making classes here for interested travelers.
Cheese and squeeze it!
I never did that before.
And now we get to experience some of the more modern traditions of Engelberg. Going up. Engelberg sits on the north side of the Alps, which means lots of snowfall. Just look at those Alps. Long, steep runs, cliffs, windlips, chutes. Engelberg is a freeride mecca. Famous for the Big Five, a series of runs with 18,000 vertical feet, just enough to melt your buns off. And home to the most modern lifts in the world to get you anywhere you want on the mountain. Quick deck sit while we wait for our ride back to the top. Pure Swiss mountain leisure. First, an 80s minivan as a shuttle bus. Onto a retro funicular. What sort of fairy tale did I land myself in? Time for fondue, Gruyere, Emmenthal, garlic, white wine melted. Let's get a few coffee brandies while we're here. Lunch is served. Dip it, dunk it, swirl it all around. But absolutely do not drop your bread into the pot, or else. We are so close to ending this 80s adventure montage and getting you on your way. And then somehow we end up here at this grand hotel. complete with an immense gin collection, a disco ball, and a view. We're here to choose our favorite gin.
Notes of the berries.
The jury has made their selection, while I'm guilty for enjoying most of them. Walden gin for the win. Heck of a ski trip here in Engelberg, where food is fuel and hospitality is off the charts. Thanks, boys. Idyllic. Outright majestic. Poems were written about this place, and paintings were painted. And with the new age of steamships and locomotives, the first wave of nature-seeking tourists were suddenly able to make the journey from their smog-filled cities to the clean, crisp air of the Bernese Alps with ease. Dropping them here, right in the middle of two unbelievably blue lakes, and at the foot of some of the most iconic mountains in Switzerland. This, my friends, is Interlaken. Do I have to come down now?
Okay, put your legs up. Oh.
Okay, this is what we were going for. We're starting off at the one hotel you can't miss when you land. Originally built in 1856, what is now the Victoria Jungfrau Grand Hotel and Spa is a portal into what the first wave of modern Alpine luxury tourism must have looked like. Early travelers were drawn to Interlaken for the fresh air and healing spa treatments. Before modern medicine, doctors often prescribed soaking in these warm mineral-rich waters for all types of ailments. Marco. And what's a mountain retreat without some tennis and a very, very nice restaurant? Like always, we are here for the food. At the heart of this institution is the kitchen, run by Chef Stefan Beer, who grew up peeling potatoes in his parents' small restaurant a few miles up the road. Now he runs this Michelin star restaurant called Radius.
We're here in Radius Kitchen. This is our fine dining restaurant, but this one here is like my playground. Here I can be very creative, a bit more than in other places. It's a bit freestyle here.
Stefan's dishes are often inspired by memories or built from stories.
I'm about to plate our version of the carbonara.
For the carbonara, the chef pays homage to the heritage of the dish. Born in the coal mines of Italy.
I think many years ago the Swiss were, I say something very provocative, sometimes not proud enough of their products and think what is coming from far away is better. And that has changed a lot over the last couple of years, decades maybe.
Stefan is living the chef's dream of celebrating the wonderful ingredients that are right at his doorstep, hence the name, Radius.
Yes, they are grown on the other side of the lake in Uttendorf. So everything in here is from a 50-kilometer radius.
In digestible terms, these ingredients are very local. Stefan has formed relationships with hunters, foragers, and farmers. From the fish to the chestnuts and honey and even shrimp, this guy's day-to-day is a dirt episode of its own. And his restaurant is an embodiment of the ambition and quality of Swiss ingredients. 13 dishes, 3 desserts later, and Stefan leaves us in a satisfied stupor. Good night, sweet Stefan. Quick reminder that tourists were coming to Interlaken for luxury spa retreats in the mid-1800s by horse and carriage. Can you imagine? For this view? Yes. Well, now imagine it's almost the 20th century, and steam trains come on the scene. Interlaken became more accessible than ever. Today, we're heading into the mountains that everyone comes here for. In 1891, this important train line was built from Interlaken to the small mountain town of Grindelwald, a magical little place under the shadow of the great Eiger Mountain. Every couple of years, the train lines pushed further into the Alps. Then, the Swiss developed even better trains, so the trains went higher. Now, with even better views and stunning mountaintop hotels. Visitors could step off a train and be at the foot of Switzerland's longest glacier. This kind of mountain access was unheard of at the time and is actually still bonkers to this day.
How's that cornice looking right there for a quarter pipe?
Now, let's imagine how a fun day on the slopes might have looked like 100 years ago. The tool of choice at the time may have been a velogemmel. These wooden bicycle-looking things with skis, invented by a one-armed carpenter in Grindelwald, a relatively quick train ride up from town, a little push and a scoot, and you're off. How about a picnic in the sun surrounded by towering mountains? Very Swiss. Spas, train rides, 100-year-old snow bikes, fondue? The Swiss have truly refined mountain debauchery. One more lap? Yes, please. You'd think at this point the Swiss would be good, right? Nope. They wanted to go higher, with a new mission to bring people to the top of Europe. That's right, they wanted to build a train station close to the summit of these peaks right here. The one on the left is the Eiger. So in 1896, this rugged crew started digging into the mountain. For 10 years they dug and dug, up and through the entire mountain to the top.
And inside the Mount Eiger, made a turn through the monk. Now we are on top of the
It's 1912, and the Swiss have built the highest train station in Europe. Every day, people could now have lunch with the gods. We've made it to the top, but we were less fortunate with the views. Lucky for us, we made a backup plan.
This way?
This way, through the ice, through the glacier.
We've made it to a place found only in storybooks. Deep in the mountain, carved into the ice, a speakeasy hides. Isn't that nice? A drink in this mystical mountain crystal cellar, you say? But of course, bartender, how could I stray?
Dunkely.
Cast strength, unfiltered right out of those barrels.
So cast strength, so it's going to have a little higher alcohol volume.
Yeah.
And then back to the
Nice.
And we've transported back down to Interlaken. Hard to imagine we came from all the way up there.
You're very friendly. Hi.
Interlaken, you're a great home base for mountain adventures. And ours aren't quite done yet. Good morning. Today, I get to put on my snowboard boots. Are you excited? I'm excited. Today, we're commuting to the ski hill like the Swiss do. And just our luck, the train ticket is included with our lift ticket. Genius. Welcome back to Interlaken's closest Alpine neighbor, the town of Grindelwald. We're here to meet with cafe enthusiast and super carver, Daria Fuchs.
Hello.
Josh.
Daria.
Daria, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, Grindelwald is super famous for the three sister mountains, which is Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau. And to me, they're just really humbling. They're so majestic and so big that every time I come here, I bring friends or visitors here, it's just like, you're literally no one. You're so little, you're so small, you're so tiny.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I personally love the most about this place.
Interesting.
Matterhorn, Matterberg, Eiger, Mönch, Jungfrau.
Matterhorn?
Matterhorn.
The Matterhorn?
No.
Okay.
No.
Daria, what's the secret of that apex carve in the half pipe? I want to know.
There is no secret. So you come and you're kind of actually on your hillside, I would almost say. So you come up, and then you actually change the edge, and then you kind of want your upper body to be like a compass. So and then you just draw the line with the legs like a compass. That's pretty much it.
It's easy.
And for one of my favorite parts of snowboarding in Switzerland, the on-slope amenities. And now, while we're out having the time of our lives, we'll show some appreciation for the folks keeping the lift spinning. This is Peter and his son, Stefan. Their job is to keep one of the over 60 chairlifts running in Grindelwald smoothly and safely for us riders. But this isn't their only job.
Ja, eben also im Winter tun ich beides machen, nicht immer hier im Stall machen. Abends und morgens, das fängt am Morgen um 4:45 an, am Abend um 7 her. Und nachher den Tag gehen wir an Skilift, eigentlich ein Volljob am Skilift. Und nachher den Sommer gehen wir vor allem mit den Kindern gehen wir auf die Alp. Und nachher dort machen wir Käseproduktion. Und ich selber einfach, dass die Alp besser genutzt ist, einfach die Landpflege eigentlich. Und dann im Sommer tun wir natürlich noch zusätzlich hier das Futter, das wir jetzt im Winter hier den Kindern umgeben, und Zweck machen und helfen.
Their story gets even more interesting. Up on the hill above their farm is this barn that's been converted into a slopeside chalet, run by his wife and 2 of his daughters. Here, they serve up delicious charcuterie platters, drinks with slopeside postcard-like views.
Ja, wir sind seit 25 Jahren sind wir hier am Alpweg, führen das seit 25 Jahren. Und es ist ein Familienbetrieb. Wir haben natürlich eine Bauerei, die das Haupteinkommen ist. Und das ist einfach ein flotter Nebenerwerb von uns. Ja, genau. Und wir verkaufen eigentlich einheimische Produkte, also einfach Produkte von unserem Hof verkaufen, sei es der Alpkäse, Wurst. Ja, und haben eigentlich sehr eine grosse Stammkundschaft und einheimische und Ferienleute, die gerne kommen. Ja, ich habe sehr viele Stammgäste hier, die hier einkehren. Genau. Es ist von der Landwirtschaft her, es ist mehr Handarbeit hier, weder drüber ab in diesen Bauernbetrieben. Und ja, was ist noch speziell? Einfach schön.
Wir vermarkten die den Käse. Wir machen eigentlich rund 2 Tonnen Käse. Und dann teilen wir am Alpweg. Wir waren vermarkten und einen Teil wir im Kehlschrank. Wow. Und dort haben wir zu 100% den Leuten vertrauen, dass sie eigentlich das Geld in die Kasse tun.
Hunk of cheese.
Interlaken runs on a kind of shared heartbeat. Farmers, guides, lifties, and visitors all chasing the same love of the mountains. A blend of agriculture and tourism, tradition and adventure that keeps the town spinning. Peace.
Ready? Hey!
Just like that, we're back in Lucerne. And we're closing out our trip in the coolest final feast location to date. In a 100-year-old refurbished metalwork shop on the edge of town, with flowers and friends, complete with a speakeasy brewery. So let's grab a few beers, unpack our farmed, fished, and foraged ingredients, which include about 6 pounds of cheese, and cook up a feast to celebrate the people and places that made it all possible. On this trip, we realized food and adventure are intertwined, both shaped by the mountains and and you can't really have one without the other. With peaks comes valleys, and with valleys come villages, villages where communities like these gather and make the whole adventure worthwhile. So here's to the mountains, the makers, and the meals that carried us through them.
Beautiful.
Always. They're always just screaming, you know? Those Swedish Vikings. What did they invite? They're screaming. Lily!